So I guess the Windows gods are happy again. So please.
All right, guys. I think we'll just start right now. Thanks for giving us this opportunity, everyone. My name is Manju, and I'm going to be presenting Scheme Central for you. Fundamentally, we are an aggregator or a marketplace for prepaid EMI schemes, and we firmly believe that prepayments are much more healthier than repayments. We would, over this next 5 minutes, as I share some of our personal journey, I hope you guys also see enough reasons to believe in prepayments and also see the business sense out of all of this. So taking my own personal journey, for most part of my work life, I lived in US like many of the entrepreneurs here for about 13 years, and then when I relocated back to India, I could not even get a credit card. Not that I was broke, but the banking system here, RBI is very stringent. So they used to ask me, my 3-year IT returns, my salary slips and so on and all that. And frankly, that was not available. So I barely managed a savings account. And in the US we are spoiled kids. We have almost one credit card for each type of requirement that we have. One for food, one for gas, one for durables and all that. So I thought maybe there's something in India where I can actually use such a mechanism where I can actually make my prepayments and also make sure that all my commitments are met, which was kind of a little difficult with just one savings account. With one savings account, what happens is you start, let's say, saving for let's say your home interiors, and then some other emergency event comes, and then all the money goes into that, right? So you want buckets, you want specific buckets. So what I did was very simple. So there's in India there's a lot of wallets, right? You can have a Big Basket wallet. You can prepay to Big Basket, and that commitment kind of takes care of itself. Make My Trip wallet or Amazon wallet and all that. So it kind of worked well. But then the truth that I asked is, okay, what happens to many people who probably are not using these wallets and who don't have credit, right? So, and let's take the example of just say my mom, right? How would she do that, right? And funnily, moms are smarter than us always, right? So they always used to still do this bucketing, and the truth is, they actually kind of had, pure money jars, right? It was very simple, but the only issue that it had was, these are not hard commitments, so she only used to have paper money and not necessarily go and buy a fridge, which would probably, better her lifestyle or whatever. And then I said, oh, okay, so they have this system anyway in India, and they never borrow, right? And somehow they magically meet all their commitments. So do they even build assets, right? That's the next question that I asked. And if you see, India is kind of very tricky. It kind of opens up a lot of eyes for you, right? So if you see, most of the time, Indians have a way of locking away their savings into some very meaningful buckets. They'll have 5 cows for a daughter's wedding, or 2 goats for son's education, and 3 chickens for let's say some kind of a social event and so on. But the most important thing is they use all of this as commitment devices. Once they actually make a path towards it, they actually fulfill the path by dedicatedly doing this. And the truth is, in India, there's a lot of such prepaid monthly installment schemes available from a lot of retailers today, where you can actually prepay, right? And the simplest examples are, in gold, a lot of people actually keep prepaying, and then at the end of 10 or 11 months, the retailer or the jeweler actually adds, another 1 month of bonus, and then, it's a very interesting way of actually buying. So they actually get, real asset building options by keeping track of all their commitments. But the problem here is, most of these are fragmented, they're offline, they're not easily discoverable, and our business proposition through our own journey was that we all friends kind of came together and said, hey, maybe there's a value if we aggregate all of these, make it easily discoverable, make it easily payable and all that, we'll have a business solution. So that's our idea. The team is essentially multidisciplinary. We have people from banking and finance, we have people from the jewelry sector, we have myself and my friend Arun, who are buddies in college. We are fundamentally computer science geeks trying to put all this up. So the journey so far, we've been trying to just validate whatever we have assumed in a lot of forums, and also on an online platform. We went live just about 10 months ago. And in our cycle, what happens is once they commit to a path, they actually have 11 months of recurring stuff that they have to do. So we are about to complete one such full cycle where redemption is started to happen. So we are validating ourselves, and this is more or less our coming out kind of stuff. So we just want to be in these platforms where we actually put through our idea and probably get insights from other people who have already kind of done this, or get new ideas. So that's pretty much our idea, and if there are any questions, we can meet afterwards and discuss.